You answer the calls. You show up when it's inconvenient. You give your time, your energy, your attention. Yet, when you are the one struggling, the silence is loud. Your phone stays quiet. Your messages go unanswered. And suddenly, you realize something painful. When you need help, hardly anyone turns up for you. This hurts more than rejection. Because you weren't asking for the world, you were only hoping for the same effort you gave. But here's the truth most people never tell you. The strongest people often suffer in silence. You became the helper so early that people forgot you could also need help. You smiled through stress. You fixed problems without complaining. You carried emotional weight without asking anyone to hold it for you. And over time, people stopped seeing your kindness as a gift. They began to see it as your responsibility. When you help everyone, all the time, without limits, you unknowingly teach people that your support is guaranteed. They assume you're always okay. They assume you don't need rest. They assume you'll manage, like you always do. Not because they are evil, but because you never showed them otherwise. Another hard truth: overgiving creates imbalance. When one person gives too much, others give less. Not intentionally, but naturally. People adjust to the level of effort you accept. And when you never ask for help, they assume you don't need it. Sometimes, they even assume you don't deserve it. And that's where the exhaustion begins. You start to feel invisible, unappreciated, taken for granted. You begin to question your worth. But your value was never the problem. Your boundaries were. Kindness without boundaries becomes self-neglect. You were not weak for helping others. You were generous. You were compassionate. You were human. But helping everyone does not mean sacrificing yourself. Here's what changes everything. You must stop proving your worth through exhaustion. Not everyone who needs help deserves access to your energy. Not everyone who asks deserves a yes. And not everyone who benefits from you values you. Learning to say no does not make you cold. It makes you balanced. Boundaries are not walls. They are filters. They protect you from being drained by people who only show up when they need something. When you start helping selectively, something powerful happens. People begin to respect your time. They listen more closely. They stop assuming you're always available. And those who disappear when you stop overgiving, they were never there for you, only for what you provided. Let them go. Because real support is mutual. Another truth you need to hear: you must ask for help clearly. People are not mind readers. Strength can look like invincibility from the outside. Sometimes help doesn't come because you never allowed yourself to look vulnerable. Needing help does not reduce your strength. It completes it. You don't have to struggle in silence to be respected. You don't have to suffer to be worthy of care. You are allowed to rest. You are allowed to receive. You are allowed to choose yourself. The moment you stop pouring from an empty cup, life starts responding differently. The right people stay. The wrong ones fade away. And peace replaces resentment. Remember this: your kindness is powerful, but your self-respect is essential. Be good, but never at the cost of yourself. Because the strongest people are not those who carry everything alone, but those who know when to put it down.